Well, good evening and welcome back to the Subbeuro Championships 2020. First up tonight, we have the Azzurri of Italy taking on the Rosso Crociati of Switzerland. We join Clive and Martin at the Stadio Olimpico in Rome.
Well, greetings from the Stadio Olimpico here in Rome, where we are here for this Group A clash between Italy and Switzerland. A beautiful city, Rome, isn't it, Martin? Myself and Martin had a little trip here last year. We were invited to commentate on the Champions League final in Madrid. Unfortunately, Martin managed to get a little confused with the European cities and booked us flights to Rome instead. We enjoyed ourselves though, didn't we, Martin?
Well, mea culpa, Clive, as the Romans would say, but it panned out fantastically. We were certainly living la vida loca.
Oh, indeed we did, Martin. Well, both of these sides will be looking to improve on their opening game results. Italy held to a 2-2 draw with Turkey, whilst Switzerland beaten 2-0 by Wales. What are your predictions for this game, Martin?
Good evening, Clive. A beautiful night for football here in Rome.
Right. Sorry, crossed wires there between myself and Martin. Anyway, let's see how this one panned out. Oh, this is Immobile surging forward for the Italians. He's teeing himself up for a shot here. Wow, what a screamer there, Martin.
He's left their back four with more holes than a beautiful piece of Swiss cheese there, Clive.
Absolutely criminal defending there. This is tonally here for Italy. He's looking to find Immobile in the middle there. Beautiful little pass across. Immobile hoping to surge forward here again. And whoa! Mighty finish. Second goal of the game for Immobile. Fantastic stuff, Martin.
They have got the Swiss on toast with a cup of tea to finish.
Well, this is tonally again for Italy. He's looking to play it down the line. Can he find someone in the box? He crosses it across. This is right in the mix here for Immobile for his third. Oh, and a hat-trick for the Italian forward. Fantastic stuff, Martin?
That's why they call him the Iceman.
Well, it's a common misconception, I believe. I think it's actually because of his father's ownership of an ice factory in Milan.
I stand corrected.
This is Vorovic moving forward here for Switzerland. He manages to get past Bonucci into the box. Oh, what a fine little finish, Martin?
Looks like Bonucci's had a session on the night nurse there, Clive. He's been caught napping.
Oh, absolutely not the best work from the Italian centre-back at all. He's been caught napping there. Not good at all. Well, Switzerland claw it back. Di Lorenzo here on the ball. In the edge of the box. Oh! Fine finish, Martin.
Oh, Di Lorenzo, you know, never believe it's not so.
Well, it's magic indeed, Martin. What a result here for the Italian team. Well, you can certainly see there as the Italians celebrate at the end of the match. It's absolute pandemonium here in the Stadio Olimpico. Fantastic result here. Italy 4, Switzerland 1.
The Italians on fine form again there. And what a year Immobile is having. A player who seems to have taken a little time to find his feet, but is now surely one of the top performers in world football. Do you think there's an unnecessary obsession with youth in the modern game, Peter?
He's certainly got pedigree, chum. Like you said, he was a little shaky earlier in his career, but I think he's shaping up to be a good boy. He's a good boy, isn't he? Regarding youth, I do think the managers are putting a hell of a lot of pressure on players who are little more than pups. Nothing wrong with a bit of experience. Sometimes an old dog can learn new tricks.
Yeah. It'll certainly be interesting to see whether he can maintain this form through the rest of the tournament. Next up, we're in Baku to see a Turkish side who performed well in their first game take on the Welsh.
Well, greetings from the Baku Olympic Stadium here in Azerbaijan, where we are here for this Group A fixture between Turkey and Wales. Would you like to hear a fun fact about this game, Martin?
Certainly would.
Well, it's the only game of the tournament where both of the teams are in fact names of animals. What do you make of that, Martin?
I think you've embarrassed yourself, Clive. You've clearly forgotten Germany-Portugal.
Right. Anyway, thank you, Martin. Both teams will be looking to build on a fairly good start to the tournament here. Wales picking up 3 points against Switzerland in their first game. Turkey holding Italy to a well-fought draw. Let's see how this one panned out. This is under here on the right wing for Turkey. Pass across towards the middle. This is Tosun getting behind it. Oh, very tidy little finish. Goes off the defender there, eh, Martin?
Took a bit of a deflection, but I think he'll claim it.
I think he will, Martin. It's Turkey 1, Wales 0. This is Tosun on the ball here for Turkey. Darts past the Welsh defender. Oh, wow, that is what I would call an instant bullet into the top corner there. What do you make of that, Martin?
Well, it's a great goal, but 2-0 is a dangerous lead. They'll have to keep their wits about them.
And this is Roberts here in midfield for Wales. Pass it across towards Bale. Is he going to take a shot? Whoa, fantastic finish. He's managed to pull one back here for the Welsh. It's Turkey 2, Wales 1. Bale once again. Is he going to be the saviour for the Welsh team? Gareth Bale here. Gareth Bale. Oh, what a mighty finish. This is Gareth Bale and he is bailing his team out here.
The greatest comeback since Lazarus. Is he the Messiah?
Unbelievable stuff here. From 2-0 down, this gutsy Welsh side have brought it back to 2-2 with 15 minutes remaining. 89th minute here, and we've got Under darting forward. He manages to get past Davies at left back for the Welsh. Oh my word, Martin! They've clinched it at the death here, the Turkish team. Under, the hero of the day. What do you make of that, Martin?
Davies has given him the key to the front door. Absolutely heartbreaking scenes for the Welsh.
Absolutely, Martin. They look absolutely devastated. Well, you can see the elation on these Turkish players' faces. They've had a fantastic start to the tournament. A draw with Italy, this hard-fought, last-gasp victory against Wales. They go into the final game with a very good chance of qualifying for the knockout stages, Martin.
This turkey looks like it's got all the trimmings, Clive.
Ha ha ha! Well, despite the best efforts of Gareth Bale, the Turks have managed to squeeze in a last gasp effort here to clinch the 3 points. Things end here. Turkey 3, Wales 2.
I don't think I'm alone in saying that Turkey have really been the surprise package of this tournament so far. A draw against the Italians and now a well-earned 3 points against Wales.
I've always loved Turkey. I make no secret of that. And I think in some sense their underdog status might be a blessing. Takes a bit of the pressure off the old team and lets them just go out there and play ball.
The Welsh are obviously dealing with some off-the-field drama regarding manager Brian Biggs at the moment. Do you think that could have affected their performance this evening?
At the end of the day, Barry, these tabloid journalists will always be sniffing around at a big tournament like this, especially when there's a young lassie involved. Part of the modern game, unfortunately. In my experience, though, the bark's often worse than the bite, innit? I think there's enough experience in that Welsh dressing room to come back stronger from that defeat.
Well, let's hope so. Now for a roundup of the rest of the day's action with Clive and Martin.
Well, with both teams looking to improve on their opening results, it was Iceland who struck first through a well-worked move, finished off by Sigþórsson, assisted by Skulason with a darting run into the box from the left-hand side. Sigþórsson finishing off nicely for Iceland. Only took 5 minutes for Ukraine to reply, though, with Sidorchuk setting up Andrei Yarmolenko for a precise long-range finish, showing why he continues to be one of Ukraine's most important players. At the 43-minute mark, it was Yarmolenko who once again showed his worth, sending a rocket of a shot past floundering Icelandic keeper to send Ukraine in at the break with a 2-1 lead. After the break, at 65 minutes, it was Iceland who levelled through Bodvarsson with a well-placed long-range effort, much to the dismay of the Ukrainian back four, whose defensive work left much to be desired. With only 2 minutes of the 90 remaining, Malinovsky found Zinchenko in space at the edge of the box, and the young Manchester City player managed to keep his cool to produce an outstanding finish, prompting chaotic scenes amongst the Ukrainian fans, with the players crowding round Zinchenko, congratulating him on what they thought was a late dramatic winner. However, there was still time for more drama in the form of a dramatic late equaliser from Iceland's talisman Gylfi Sigurdsson. cue a thunderous round of the famous Icelandic Viking clap. Drama aplenty here in Bucharest, with both teams leaving with a point. Ukraine 3, Iceland 3. Having put 4 past Russia in their opening game, it took only 12 minutes for Benteke to open the scoring for Belgium, with a seemingly innocuous effort from the edge of the box, dribbling past a usually steadfast Kasper Schmeichel. It took until the 51st minute for Belgium to extend their lead, doing so through a long-range shot from Eden Hazard. Although it was another poor goalkeeping effort from Kasper Schmeichel, who managed to parry the shot into his own net. The nail in the coffin for the Danes was a poorly timed challenge from Dalsgaard, who gave Belgium the chance to seal the game from the spot. Riding high in another successful year with Manchester City was Kevin De Bruyne, who stepped up to slot home coolly from 12 yards. So, another strong night here for Belgium. Here things finished. Belgium 3, Denmark 0. Well, both teams were keen to continue their winning start to the tournament, but it was Austria who struck first with a well-worked move between Lema and Arnautovic, who dribbled through a dreary Dutch defence to put his team ahead after just 9 minutes. However, the Dutch soon rallied, and after a strong season for Liverpool, it was Gini Wijnaldum who levelled for the Dutch with a thunderous effort from outside the box, helping his team go in at the break on level terms. A mostly even second half was set alight late on, with De Jong providing Wijnaldum with the chance for another long-range effort, which once again found the back of the net, prompting wild scenes amongst the Flying Dutchmen. A well-earned victory for the Dutch here, leaving them needing just a draw in their final game to qualify. Things ended here, Netherlands 2, Austria 1. After 87 minutes of truly dismal football, it was Teemu Pukki who provided a moment of absolute magic to secure 3 points for Finland with a wondrous finish from 30 yards out. Moments like these have been few and far between for the Finns, and boy did they celebrate, with the players lifting manager Markku Kanerva aloft in front of the travelling Finnish fans. Stoke up the saunas, there'll be a party in Helsinki tonight. Wonderful stuff. Finland 1, Russia 0.
Well, the Belgians once again performing an absolute demolition job on their opponents. This time, Denmark, the unfortunate recipient. Difficult night for Leicester keeper Kasper Schmeichel, Speaker.
Look, I think you're barking up the wrong tree there. Very easy to blame a goalkeeper when the scoreline starts to get out of hand. But he's not a lone wolf on the pitch. He's got defenders whose job it is to close down the opposition, fetch the ball. But it looked as though they were chasing their tails out there.
As a Dane yourself, Speaker, how do you see your chances of progressing after that result?
Rough.
Well, halfway through the group stages now, so let's take a quick look at how the groups stand at the moment. Well, with 2 strong results today, it's the Low Countries who are setting the tournament on fire so far. On Friday night, we'll be back with one of the biggest games of the competition, England-Scotland. So bring your popcorn. It'll certainly be a spectacle. Good night.
This turkey looks like it's got all the trimmings, Clive. Greatest comeback since Lazarus! Looks like Bonucci's had a session on the night nurse there, Clive. He's been caught napping. He's left their back four with more holes than a beautiful piece of Swiss cheese there, Clive.